Okay, so I'm back. Sorry, I had to answer. The husband needed some advice about the turkey we needed for Thanksgiving. He was at the store, so I figured I got it to call him. So anyway, so this is the hotel. Hey. There's like guests around. So yeah, I'm going to show you where the ghosts are. Okay. So this is a beautiful hotel. And it does like have the high creep factor to it. Now I'll take you over where the service elevator is because that is where they get the activity from the little girl and her mother. So I'm not sure if Floyd's going to show up, but one time I brought my ghost hunting equipment and my students here, and we did like a EVP and ghost box session in here, and we got some weird stuff. Like, we got some actual voices. I forget exactly what it was that was said, but I remember the kids were screaming and freaking out. So, which of course that was their favorite part of the whole trip. Now, this area up here, of course it's blocked off. Can't get to it. They didn't have it blocked off, when I brought students here. And we went up there, and that's where we got some really bizarre readings. And that's when they were running down the stairs screaming. That's probably why they have the stuff blocked off now, because of what we did. Anyway, as you can see, they totally had the high creep factor. So we do have, they're getting all set up for Christmas. So, now we actually sat down here by the elevator and did a session. Unfortunately, I don't have my ghost hunting stuff with me this trip. So, this is where they say that the little girl and the mother were dropped down the service elevator. And this is where they get the most activity from the little girl. You'll hear her footsteps, you'll hear her laughing, and you'll also hear the mom sobbing, apparently. But the little girl likes to, run up and down this hallway. She could come back out at midnight or something. But anyway, I don't know exactly where Frank Lowry likes to hang out. I think he likes to stroll every hallway. But I think you can get the idea that it's why people think this place is haunted. It's, I think it was dedicated in the 1890s. It was closed down for a long time. And it was reopened. Actually, Jimmy and Rosalind Carter helped reopen it. So I should go back to my room. I'm tired. I've been traveling all day. So, yeah, seriously, if you ever get a chance, if you're ever on the mission for a nice little road trip, Americus, Georgia is just really a nice town. Like, especially around this time of year with Christmas, they really do Christmas right up here. Actually, they're already doing Christmas here, because even though it's only, it's not even Thanksgiving, but they're still already in full Christmas swing. Yeah, and here's the creepy hallway. It kind of freaked me out. You just expect the two girls from The Shining to pop up right there. So I'm gonna go back to my room. Because it has been a long day. I was stuck in traffic, on top of the mountain, like outside Chattanooga. There was a bad accident and I was stuck. I didn't move for like an hour. And then I got stuck in Atlanta traffic for an hour, or outside Atlanta somewhere. And so now I'm here. It took about 3 hours longer than it should have to get here, so. But tomorrow I'm gonna go back to Andersonville because I am working on a little project about Andersonville and gonna do some research. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I will try to see if there's any ghosts. Oh, somebody just tuned in. I'm getting ready to sign off. But who's my little viewer here? Who are you? I can stay on and answer some questions. Where am I? I think I've lost my room. Okay. So we're back at the service elevator. I basically did like a complete circle. So one person, like one ghost hunting group, they sang Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to her. I would sing it. It would definitely raise the dead, I'm sure. But I don't really want to disturb everybody. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? So, Kevin, I am doing like a little thing about the ghosts of the Windsor Hotel here in Americus, Georgia. And trying not to disturb other guests. But since you just tuned in, story goes there was a mother and her child were pushed down the elevator. She was like a worker here, and she's having an affair with like a notable man, either in town or somewhere in Georgia. And to cover up the affair, he pushed her down and her child down the elevator. And they haunt this area. So apparently you'll hear the footsteps of the little girl, and you'll hear her giggling. And they say that you can also hear that the mother, you'll hear a woman crying. So I got a little bit of chills right now, but I think I'm just freaking myself out. I'm gonna head back down. I'm gonna try to find my room. That's what I was just telling everybody before. It looks just like oh wait, Kevin, let me show you this real quick. Because it is very much like The Shining. Like there's just one area down here, I'll show you real quick. This is like where The Shining would be set if it was Georgia. But yeah, I mean, check that out. But then I've stayed here several times because it's like one of my favorite hotels ever. But there's this little tiny hallway that freaked me out the first time I was here. Because when I passed by here, there's a person sitting at the very end. So you got this random like hallway with chairs at the end and a table. And so, yeah. Yeah, I'm staying here alone. I'm on a road trip. I was visiting a friend in Nashville. But now I'm on my way back. Yeah, whenever I travel, I always try to stay at haunted locations. because I'm a glutton for punishment. And I'm really a wimp. I mean, honestly, if I heard something in the middle of the night, I'd be running. But like I stayed at a place called the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana. And that's like reportedly like the most haunted, well, they claim it is the most haunted location in America. And I stayed there, and I lasted until about 5:30 a.m. And I thought I saw like a shadow figure, and I took off. Now the two other people that were staying there at the time period, they, we'd been hanging out, and they took off like about 4 in the morning or something like that. And I don't know what they heard, but they like ran. And so I was all alone in that place. And so I was like, okay, well, screw this. So, but I also stayed at Lizzie Borden's house. Remember her? Like, Lizzie Borden had an axe. She gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. So I stayed in the room where the stepmother was murdered. So I didn't see any ghosts there. I did hear somebody moaning, and that freaked me out, like, but it was just a couple drunk college students outside, hitting each other on the sidewalk. Oh, but let's see. Okay, so here's my room. Here's my room. Oh, great, now it's not gonna work. I'm 321. Oh wait, wrong side. Great, come on. There we go. So yeah, here is where I'm gonna be sleeping tonight. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Thank y'all for watching, and I am gonna be kind of around the area tomorrow. The reason why I come up here is I'm like a big history nerd. I taught American history for many, many years. And there's a Andersonville prison camp from the Civil War is very close by here. And so I'm working on a little project regarding Andersonville. So I'm gonna do some research there tomorrow. So I'm planning on doing like a live feed there, as long as I get, proper service. And then I'm planning on going over to the Jimmy Carter National Historic Site before I head home tomorrow afternoon. So anyway, so keep an eye out, maybe tune in tomorrow, and I wish y'all a good evening, and hopefully the ghosts aren't gonna attack me. So as tired as I am, they're not gonna wake me up anyway. So anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you later. Take care.